Just down here in Florida this morning. Now I need to get to Lakeland Airport, as you know, because it's sun and fun today, but I haven't actually organised any transport. This looks like a familiar plane. Excuse me, do you know how I can get to Lakeland in Florida?
It's that way, but I'm going there.
Are you going that way too?
Yeah.
All right, maybe I can catch a lift?
I know you.
Yeah, I've seen you before.
You're from down under, right? Australia, right?
So 30 miles out, turning the lights on, so we're going to be listening to 8128575, so I'm going to plug that in, 128575, so we're going to keep that, and then later on, once we turn southbound, we're going to switch to 135225.
Yep.
So that's it. So this is the sign that we're going to put up front.
Ah, cool. All right.
To let us know that we're going to the FBO.
I can hold.
Can you hold on to that? And
Of course.
I'll make that your job.
I've got a job.
You got a job.
Excellent.
Boca Tower, good morning. Cirrus November 122 Sierra Zulu, holding short runway 5, ready for departure, northwestbound VFR.
122 Sierra Zulu, Boca Raton, Sierra runway 5, cleared for takeoff. Left turn at approved. Just watch for the traffic that's in my pattern. The first one's just off the departure, and the other one's starting his downwind.
Okay, we'll be looking for the traffic, runway 5, cleared for takeoff, Cirrus 122 Sierra Zulu. Full power. Throttle manifold pressure. Yeah, okay, well, pressure is good. It's alive. And rotate. I got his traffic over there. Okay, not a factor.
Climbs nicely.
Oh, it's those twin turbos, baby.
Yeah, look at that. Very nice.
Let's stay right there. So the clouds, it's going to clear up a little later.
Yeah.
Number 6 Hotel Foxtrot, traffic at your 11 o'clock, a mile and a half.
We're outside of the class Delta.
Yep. Just like Moravin. Oh, I got him just down here.
Got him, yep.
No conflict.
Inside. So now landing this is actually very, very simple. Now that I pulled the power back to like below 30 and a half. So basically, we just throttle back in order to lean. Just throttle back to below 30 and a half inches of manifold pressure.
Yeah.
And then with the graph, the fuel flow graph changes a little bit, and we get that cyan line, that blue line.
Oh, yeah.
And all we need to do is just pull the mixture. It's not that big pull as your instructor was calling it.
Oh, yeah.
But we really are shooting to go to that line or below it. Typically it's 16.4 gallons an hour with 75% power. So I'm pretty much right on the money, give or take.
That's way easier.
Yeah, it's so easy.
That's way
Yeah.
easier, yeah. Whereas I'm using lean assist,
Yep.
or I'm using basically, well, 13.8 is what we're aiming for
Yep.
at this altitude.
Yep.
It's all like swampland below us here.
Oh yeah, these are the Everglades.
The Everglades, right.
These are the Everglades. It's a national wildlife reserve.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you guys have tons of wildlife there in Australia. What's unique about this place is that you see how there's a line over there, the canals, and then there's civilization, right?
Yeah.
So it's the only place on the planet that is wildlife right next to extreme development. So scientists are studying it to see how humanity actually is affecting.
That's interesting, and we don't really have this kind of like topography with this kind of. Is it a swamp? Is that what it would be?
It's
It would
a
be a
swamp, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
you'll find alligators in here. You'll find sometimes there's crocodiles too. We don't have that many here. It's
Yeah.
primarily alligators.
Yeah.
And Burmese pythons.
Burmese pythons.
Yes.
Cool.
I don't know how they found their way from Burma. There's a bird.
Oh yeah, good spot.
Okay. Yeah. As long as they're not above us, that's what we hear about, because they want to
They're
dive.
going to dive down, aren't
Yeah.
they? Generally, yeah.
This was dangerous, but he was on the side. He just doesn't have the velocity that we do.
This is nice. You enjoying your new plane?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I mean, it's got every bell and whistle you can imagine on this thing. Because we
Oh,
can fly
yeah.
up to 25,000 feet with this, with oxygen. It's got built-in oxygen right here.
Ah,
So
yeah.
you just turn it on and hook us up and put our cannulas or the mask if we're above 18,000 feet.
Yeah.
And we have weather map, so we know exactly what's going on.
So when I watch your videos, you're quite often navigating thunderstorms and
Yeah.
cells. I can't do that as easily because I don't have, like we don't have
the,
XM or NextRad or whatever
yeah.
you're using for your weather. I do have rain radar that I can get on my iPad, but I need a cell connection for that.
Right.
But is this...
It's not reliable.
Yeah, it's not as reliable, but you've got... so what are you using? XM?
XM and ADSB combined. So let's see what is Lakeland doing right now. 080 at 11 knots, scatter clouds, some scatter clouds, that's about it. Alright, I got our frequencies all set. We got the 80s for Lakeland. Yeah, the Lake Parker arrival is on COM 1. We're listening to it, 124.5. Lakeland is directly south of the large V-shaped building. Monitor Lakeland frequency on 35.225. We got a standby over there.
Okay.
So once we turn southbound, boom, we're just going to flip the frequency, and that's that. So we're going to stay at 1,500 feet and then just descend as needed, you know? So do you have any flights planned or any trips planned with a new Cirrus?
I've got.
How do you love being an airplane owner, by the way?
So it's the first time I've ever owned an airplane. So I think I've still got that kind of, I own an airplane buzz, which is still sitting inside me at the moment because the sale went through about 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I love the aircraft because it's almost identical. It's actually a couple of months off the production line from the aircraft that I was flying before. So it's very familiar and I feel really comfortable. So I've jumped in, flown quite a few times in it. But it's a great aircraft. It's been really well maintained, which is good. And it's maintained by the engineering team in Melbourne, who I know and I've known for the last few years, so I've got a lot of trust in the aircraft.
These guys seem to be on the ball.
They're very good.
Yeah,
they're very good. They basically are Cirrus specialists. They do Diamond and Bonanzas and other aircraft as well. Like I wouldn't trust a Cirrus with anyone else apart from the guys at Blue Demon. They're very good.
Yeah.
Because I bought a new aircraft and I'd said, I'm not going to ask anyone to name it, and everyone wanted to name it. You know what it was? It was Planey McPlaneface. That's what everyone was saying you should call it, and so the engineering team actually wrote Planey McPlaneface and stuck it on the side of the plane when I picked it up.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, look, I've got some plans for more trips in Australia, but I'm actually probably my biggest flying plan over the next couple of months is I'm heading back to Europe because I'm originally from the UK, so I'm going to go back and spend time with family, but heading back to Europe and I'm flying with a friend around, we're going to do some flying around continental Europe, so getting used to the airspace out there. Hopefully Austria and Switzerland, because I've not done very much mountain flying before.
Oh, that's great.
But we're hopefully going to take SR22 over to Iceland, go up over the top of Scotland,
Wow.
over the ocean there, and see if we can get it into Reykjavik, and just have
So
a
you're
bit
going
of
to
a play
start from
around.
the US, or you're going to...
No, from the UK.
From the UK.
So it's UK up to Scotland, so it's based at
Yeah.
near London, so up to probably Wick or Stornoway in the north
Yeah.
of Scotland.
And when are you planning to do that?
That is going to be in June this
In
year.
June.
Yeah, so the last couple of weeks in June. So yeah, I'm going to go with Philippe, who I've flown with before.
That's great.
And
Is that
do
a
some
friend of
flying.
yours?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a Cirrus C-SIP, so he's just got an aircraft which he's brought back across from the US in the UK now.
Oh, cool.
In
So
registered.
he's got all the experience.
Yeah, he's very experienced, so I
Okay,
can
good,
use
good.
his aircraft and learn from him. And then,
Traffic, 11 o'clock, low,
We got him.
2
Got him.
miles.
No factor.
yeah, so
Yeah,
that's the plan.
Today we're going to be using... So all the runways are closed except 09er 27, and then we're going to be landing on Taxiway Alpha. That's where we're going to be landing. So we're going to come like this.
Yep,
Typically they use the big runway for departures.
yeah.
So when we are 20 miles away from this first fix, which I believe, if I did it right, Lake Bartow.
Well, yeah.
So that's the first fix. We want to be at 20 miles out. We want to be lights on.
And that's only active during the air show?
These are frequencies that they don't normally have. They only use them during the sun and fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent job. Continue on the 270 heading, join I-4. Look for a White Cake Tower, then proceed towards the Blue Route building, which is near the airport.
Yeah, we'll start getting some of that.
35.
Yeah, cool. It doesn't sound like there's too much traffic coming in from
Yeah, it doesn't
it's
sound
like
like
one
it, right?
every sort of 4 or 5 minutes.
I don't see that much here. So if they want us, you can see the power plant. It's up ahead. You see that on the next lake.
Yeah, on the
That-
right,
that's-
on the right hand side.
So
of
they
the
want
lake.
us from 3 miles to the east.
Yeah,
Westbound to join the departure of the arrival.
All right, so we listen to these guys. We know the 80s. Now we're
Got a
listening
low
to...
coming up on the power. Go ahead and rock your wings for me.
We're listening to this guy, and then once we turn southbound, we're gonna flip, and we're gonna go to the towers. They're gonna tell us where we're gonna land.
Okay.
They're probably gonna tell us orange dot, or green dot, rather.
Yep.
Orange dot is gonna be too short for this airplane.
Low wing over the power plant, rock your wings. Good rock, thank you. Continue westbound now. Join the arrival over I-4 southwestbound, then a left turn to overfly the Cake Tower, direct to the Blue Roof Terminal Building. Do not fly to the control tower. Blue Roof Terminal Building for a left downwind, 9er left. Skinny runway today, thank you.
Let's can't fly this.
Yeah.
Let's slow it down.
Low wing over the power plant, rock the wing. Low wing, can you do 100 knots at 1,200 feet for me?
Will do.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Start the descent now and reduce to 100 knots. Join the arrival over I-4 southwestbound, and it'll be a left turn over the Cake Tower. Overfly the Cake Tower direct to the Blue Roof Terminal Building for a left downwind, runway 9er left. That's the skinny runway today.
1,300 feet.
There we go. That's the. You got him in front.
I got him.
Good. 1,200 feet, 100 knots.
All aircraft inbound to Sun and Fun.
There's the Cake Tower, and there's the water tower. See the Cake Tower?
Oh,
It kinda
yeah,
looks
yeah,
like
I
a
see
cake.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now I see what you mean. Great. That's set up really nicely. You got good spacing with the guy in the front as well.
Yeah, looks like it.
And then the airport to our kind of 10 o'clock.
Yep, it's right there. Overfly the Cake Tower. That's the Cake Tower right there.
Perfect. To the Blue Roof Building?
Yeah,
Is
you
that
see the V-shaped and then the blue part of them.
Fun
Yeah,
for
got
Lake
him.
Parker. Join a point 3 miles east of the power plant on the north side of the lake. Fly westbound, nose to tail, find someone to follow. 1,200 feet, 100 knots, lights on, gear down.
Blue Moon on downwind, turn base.
I'm putting full flaps.
Yeah, good call.
Cirrus turn downwind.
Yep, that's us.
Altitude.
Cirrus on downwind, turn base now. Turn left for the green dot, orange dot, clear to land.
500.
Moon to keep it up all the way down, put it down past the orange dot. Keep it up, high speed taxi ODM. Good job, good job. Welcome, Son of Fun.
That's crazy.
Good job, mate. That was nice.
Really nice job. High speed taxi all the way to the end, right turn. Welcome to Son of Fun. Serious, keep it rolling all the way to the end. Welcome to Son of Fun. Good job. Appreciate
Alright,
it.
let's put that FBO sign.
Roger.
Tail drag at the
Reaching
end. Taxi
across.
all the way across, runway
Awesome.
non-right.
Cool.
Beautiful, mate.
Oh, dude, that was great.
Good flying. Beautiful flying.
Nancy, switch to left turn. Left turn all the way to the orange dot, clear to land, skinny runway.
That's cool.
That is beautiful. Wow.
You ever taxi past the
White and red
F-16
at low
before?
wing on the downwind, turn left direct to the green dot. Orange dot, clear to land.
There's a lot of first timers here.